Have you ever left your seat for just a moment, maybe to grab a drink or check your phone, only to come back and find your cat sitting there, looking at you like, "This is mine now?" It's a universal experience for cat owners, and at first it seems like just another quirky cat habit. But have you ever wondered why they do this? It turns out your cat isn't just randomly stealing your spot. There are actually several fascinating reasons behind this behavior, and in their own mysterious way, they might be trying to tell you something. So, let's dive in. Here are 9 surprising reasons why your cat takes your seat, and the hidden messages behind it. Number 9. Your cat loves your scent. Have you ever noticed how your cat sniffs everything you touch? From your clothes to your shoes to your pillow? If it smells like you, they're interested. Well, your seat is one of the strongest scent sources in your home, and your cat loves it. Cats have an extraordinary sense of smell, 14 times stronger than humans, and scent plays a huge role in how they experience the world. To your cat, your seat isn't just a place you sit. It's like a scented blanket filled with your unique smell. When they sit in your chair, they aren't just taking over your spot. They're surrounding themselves with a comforting and familiar scent. Yours. It's their way of feeling close to you, even when you're not there. Think of it like a human keeping a loved one's hoodie because it smells like them. It's a warm, familiar reminder of someone they love. Before we move on, hey, cat lovers! Want to make your walls look amazing? Get 20 beautiful digital cat portraits for just $5. Print them, frame them, and decorate your space with your love for cats. High quality, easy to download, and ready to use. Only a few left. Hurry up! Link in the description. Number 8. They want your attention. Cats have mastered the art of getting attention and stealing your seat. That's just another clever tactic. Have you ever noticed that your cat always seems to do things that force you to notice them? Whether it's sitting on your laptop, knocking over a glass, or meowing dramatically, cats know exactly how to get you to focus on them. Hopping into your seat the moment you get up is their way of saying, "Hey, look at me!" They know that when they take your spot, you'll turn your attention to them, whether you're laughing, talking to them, or trying to move them. And if they really want your affection, they might not just take your seat. They'll nuzzle up against you or stare at you expectantly, waiting for some pets and cuddles. At the end of the day, your cat loves being the center of your world, and this is just one of the many ways they make sure they stay in the spotlight. Number 7. They love warmth. If you've ever caught your cat lounging in a sunbeam or curled up in the warmest spot on the bed, then you already know. Cats are obsessed with heat. Your body temperature is around 98 to 99 degrees Fahrenheit, and when you sit in a chair for a while, you leave behind a nice, toasty, warm spot. To your cat, this is like finding a heated luxury cushion waiting just for them. Cats naturally seek out warm places because it helps them stay relaxed and comfortable. In fact, their ideal resting temperature is higher than ours, around 101 to 102 degrees Fahrenheit, so they're always looking for ways to stay warm. When they steal your seat, they aren't just being mischievous. They're indulging in one of their favorite comforts. Think of it like sitting in a car that's already been pre-warmed on a cold day. It just feels amazing. And your cat isn't going to pass up the opportunity to enjoy that cozy warmth. Number 6. It's their way of bonding. Cats may not be as obvious as dogs when it comes to showing affection, but believe it or not, stealing your seat is actually a sign of love. In the wild, cats form close bonds by sharing resting spots with their family members. Sleeping near each other or sitting in the same places helps strengthen their social connections. Your cat sees you as part of their family, and by taking your seat, or better yet, sitting next to you in it, they're engaging in this bonding behavior. It's their way of saying, "We belong together." So instead of thinking of it as your cat taking over your chair, think of it as their way of wanting to be close to you and share your space. Number 5. They're just curious. Cats are natural detectives. They like to investigate everything, especially things they don't fully understand. Your chair? It's a mystery waiting to be solved. Why do you always sit there? What's so special about it? What does it smell like? Does it feel different from other places? If you've ever seen your cat sniffing around your seat before finally settling into it, they're probably gathering information, figuring out what you've been up to, what mood you were in, or if there's anything interesting about this particular spot. Basically, your cat is a little detective, and your seat is the latest case they need to investigate. Number 4. Your seat feels safe. Cats are naturally cautious animals. They don't just plop down anywhere. They carefully choose their resting spots based on comfort and security. And what's one of the safest spots in the house? The place where you sit all the time. From their perspective, if you trust this chair enough to sit in it every day, it must be a safe and reliable place to relax. When they take your seat, they're following your lead. They feel reassured knowing that this is a safe zone, making it the perfect place to curl up and nap. Number 3. They're marking their territory. Cats are highly territorial animals. They like to claim spaces and objects as their own. And your chair? That's prime real estate. When they sit in your chair, they're not just taking a nap. They're marking it with their scent. Cats have scent glands in their paws, cheeks, and tails. When they knead, rub, or sit in your seat, they're leaving behind a little signature that says, "This belongs to me." So, when they steal your seat, they're not just looking for warmth or comfort. They're making sure everyone knows it's theirs. Number 2. They're testing social hierarchy. If you feel like your cat acts like they're the boss of the house, well, that's because they probably think they are. In the wild, the dominant cat always gets the best resting spots. And in your home, that best spot just so happens to be your seat. When your cat takes your spot, they might not just be getting comfortable, they might be asserting their dominance. It's a way of saying, "I'm in charge here." And if they give you that smug look while sitting there, yeah, they definitely think they're the ruler of the house. Number 1. They're copying you. Ever noticed how your cat follows you around or sits in the same positions as you? That's because they're mimicking you, a common way cats bond with their humans. Your chair is where you relax, so naturally, they want to do the same. By sitting in your spot, they're not just taking your seat, they're copying your behavior to feel more connected to you. It's their way of saying, "I see you, I trust you, and I want to be just like you." So, what should you do when your cat takes your seat? Now that you know why your cat steals your seat, how should you respond? First of all, don't take it personally. Your cat isn't trying to annoy you or challenge your authority. Well, maybe just a little. Instead, they're showing trust, affection, curiosity, or just trying to stay warm. But if you really need your seat back, here are a few things you can do. Gently move them. Pick them up, give them a cuddle, and set them down on a cozy alternative, like a warm blanket or their favorite cushion. Give them their own comfy spot. If your cat loves warmth, consider getting them a heated cat bed or placing a blanket in their favorite sunspot. Reward good behavior. If they willingly leave your seat, give them a treat or a little affection to encourage them to move when you need them to. Share the space. If there's room, sit down beside them and enjoy a little bonding time. And if you don't mind giving up your seat for a bit, just take it as a compliment. Your cat loves you and wants to be close to you. So the next time you find your furry little friend curled up in your chair, remember, it's not just a random habit. They're trying to tell you something, whether it's, "I love you," "I feel safe with you," or simply, "This is a really warm spot, and I'm not giving it back." And honestly, who can argue with a cat? Thanks for watching. And don't forget to grab your cat portraits before they're gone. Links in the description. Get yours now.